Welcome to Motormouth. Today's selection of ones that didn't get away include another prize-packed episode of Mousetrap, Gabby meets fish expert David Poole, with music from the beautiful South, and filming tips from top wildlife cameraman Tony Shepherd. Hang on, I think I've got a bite. Whoa!
Oh, no, please don't let it be them, not yet. Oh, David Poole, it's only you. I mean, it's you. Come in, put the fish down. I'd like to sign the book. How very funny. Fish, pool, pool, fish, fish.
Never heard that one before.
Really? That's extraordinary. I mean, it's so lateral with the water and the fish and the pool and... No. Well, anyway, never mind. If you'd like to come through, sorry to rush you, but I'm expecting some more people. This way.
If you vote for me, right, I'll give you free leotards and chalk for your hands and stuff, and you want new sticks for your juggling.
I mean, it's quite extraordinary when you think about...
Hi.
Steve, David, Steve.
Hi.
Please go straight through, David. Steve has a habit of eating fish.
Lovely
Morning.
Fish. Morning. Juliet!
Yes?
What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Juliet!
What?
What is it?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Steve. It's just that I wish that Max had okayed it with me before agreeing to it.
Agreeing to what?
These people are coming, Steve.
Oh,
Surely
yeah.
you haven't forgotten.
I am quite excited by it, aren't you? Pleased?
Pleased? I'm thrilled that the loo is in a mess, the props room is a shambles, and the lounge looks like the wreck of the Hesperus. I'm ecstatic. Sorry.
What?
Sorry!
Oh.
Well, this place has never looked neater. I've got to hand it to us.
Paul, I want to join the circus.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to be a racing car driver.
No, I mean, I really want to join the circus. I want to join Rah Zoo and travel the world and wear a very glittery costume, you know.
Hold your horses. You can't just haul off and join the circus. You've got to have some kind of skill. Now, what can you do?
I can do cleaning. I can answer the telephone with a very nice
Not
voice.
that kind of skill, something death-defying, okay? Look, you're on the trapeze. 300 feet below you, there's a sea of expectant faces. You're gonna try your triple back Louis. It's glory or death.
Could you let me down, please? I feel
okay.
sick.
Take it easy.
No,
take
Paul,
it, breathe.
I don't want to do that. I want to do something a bit less exciting, like fire eating.
Millie, you don't even like curry.
Oh.
No. Well, there's always juggling, but I don't know.
That's it, Paul. That's it. Juggling.
Okay,
Look,
now
I'd
hold
be
on.
good at juggling.
There's some technical things you have to know before you... No, Millie! Millie, will you give me that?
Tell me I'm imagining it.
You're imagining it.
Thank you. You lie.
Juliet, I'm sorry, but this just little bit of a mess will be all tidied up by the time this documentary film crew gets here, I promise.
Well, I hope so, Missy Bates. Because first impressions are all important, as you know.
What kind of impression are we trying to create? That we're terminally neat?
No, Paul. Just a simple, everyday picture of people quietly going about their business behind the scenes in a television studio.
Hooray for Hollywood, that screwy ballyhooey Hollywood, where every office boy and young...
All your lenses and batteries and stuff. Hey, that lens on your camera, that's one of those new infrared lenses they use for imaging people in low light scenarios, isn't it?
No.
You see, I was thinking more of a bright kind of, green or something with feathers shooting up the sleeve.
How about some sequins? They always wear
Sequins, you
yeah?
see, that's a good idea, because I could have them kind of all over
This way.
Ah, you must be the Dolly. Hello, Dolly.
Max, are you all right?
Never been better. If you'd like to take those through the barn doors.
Is he ill? I'll tell you later.
Oh, you've got the three-legged thing, very good. And you've got the boon. Oh, cuddly toy, cuddly toy.
Max, what have you done?
Nothing. Never been better. Never been better.
This way.
Oh. Must have a really red letter there. Don't... Ah, yes, hello, yes, they're all, the rest of the crew's all in there. In you go.
No, I'm Larry. I've come to do the wire things. I'm looking for Andy Crane.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Larry. Hello, I'm Max. It's just they're doing a documentary about me today and I got a bit distracted. I'll just get someone to attend to you. Hang on. Oh, Millie!
Yeah?
This guy's a guest. He's in my way. Could you get rid of him, please?
Yes, excuse me, this way. Sorry.
Hello.
Ah, yes, wardrobe and makeup, just through there.
No, you don't
yes,
understand.
I see the clipboard. You must be the production secretary.
No, you've got it wrong. I'm Kate Sadie, the television reporter.
Oh, Miss Sadie, I'm terribly sorry I didn't recognize you. You look on TV completely better. Oh, please sit down.
Thank you.
I've got all the teas from around the world. Now, what would you like?
Do you have l'absinthe souchon?
No.
I don't know, it must be sunburn or something.
Some sort of nervous reaction.
Yeah, it's terrible, doesn't it?
Oh, hello. Juliet Nichols.
Hi, I'm Jeremy, camera.
Hello.
Sam.
Hello. Welcome. Who's in charge?
Oh, you should see Kate. She's through there,
Lovely.
with your boss. You know.
Is he all right?
For the time being, yes.
Yes, I think you could call me, really, the boss. I mean, there's a girl who works for me.
And what's her name?
Her name's Juliet, and she's very bossy, and people go along with it. But no, I think you could safely say that I'm in charge.
Ah, Miss Sadie. Juliet Nichols. I'm in charge.
Is she in charging around from the crack of dawn because she's nothing if not keen?
Well, it is the nature of the job.
Yes, well, I've been hearing all about you, you being Max's assistant. Fishy Tales from Dr. David Poole. David, good morning. You're going to tell us about the inner life of fish.
We are, yes.
Yes, well, now we're going to start with the most popular pet in the world, which is something I find astonishing, the goldfish. Now, to me, a goldfish is something you win at the fairground and it seems to live about 3 weeks. Is that where they originate, and how long can they live?
No, they originate from South China, and given good conditions, they can live for, well, certainly 20 years and possibly in excess of 40.
Good God, that's incredible. But what's a good condition, then, for a goldfish?
They need good water conditions, they need good food, and really they need care, just like any other pet does.
And is this normal tap water?
It is, yeah. The fish will live perfectly happily in normal tap water, so long as you get rid of the chlorine, which is perhaps the most dangerous part of it for a fish.
And how about the size? Is that dependent on anything for the fish?
The size of the fish is very dependent on the environment that they're in. So in a small tank like this one, they would probably grow a little bigger than the big fish that we've got in the tank here. If you move those fish into a much bigger area, then they would grow probably 3 or 4 times the size.
That's incredible. So they actually can get very big over their 40 years.
They can. They could get to probably 12 or 14 inches in length.
So about that length.
Yeah.
And also, now this is the one thing I have to ask, and I've remembered the question. Do fish really have a 6-second memory?
No, they don't. I think that's something that's been put around by people that actually sell goldfish bowls. So that their idea is that once the goldfish has been around once, it's forgotten the goldfish bowl and thinks it's a new castle or a new diver that's there.
Oh, shame. So it's not true at all. Right, we're going to step away from this. We're going to go over to the tropical tank. Now, don't worry if you want to know about how to look after a tropical tank. We will give you information in a moment on a fact sheet that David's brought in. But if we go to the tropical tank, now, first of all, over there, it's close to your side, so if you can point at it, one of the blind Mexican cave fish. Now, how do these fish actually find their way around without eyes?
They've got very good other senses, just the same as we've got senses of hearing and smell and touch. These fish have also got those senses, but they've also got an incredible lateral line sense, which is a line that runs down the body of the fish and allows them to detect vibrations. So
along with their nose, which is something, you know, you don't imagine a fish with a nose, but along their noses and the lines down the side, they don't hit into anything.
Yeah, I mean, the fish have got an incredible sense of smell. The goldfish that we've just seen have a sense of smell that's even better than a bloodhound, so it really is very, very good.
That's 3 incredible things you told us now about them. And then over here we've got Muggsy, which is the office pet. Now, he's a sucker fish. What's he actually doing? Why is he holding on for dear life to that?
But in the wild, he would live in the Amazon, where in the very, very fast-flowing waters. So that actual sucker mouth round there is the thing that he attaches to the stones by, and that stops him being washed down the current. And he also, you can see the tongue going backwards and forwards. That's the thing that rasps off the algae.
So that's how he feeds as well?
Yeah, he's perfectly adapted for the environment that he's from.
He's very happy in there, isn't he?
He is.
Now, if we step over to this one, if I just pull a mirror in, because we've only got one fighting fish, and that's the red one, that's the male one. You also see a grey fish in there, that's the female one. But the male one there, if we put that for him to see, he hopefully will spot it and he'll start doing strange things. Now, where does this fighting fish come from?
Fighting fish come from Thailand, and they are bred by the people in Thailand to actually fight. So just as probably a lot of people will have heard of cockfighting that used to go on in this country, fighting fish fighting is something that is bet on in Thailand.
Well, that's awful. That's surely not what they were bred for originally, though.
No, I mean, in the wild, this fighting behaviour is just something that they would do to defend a small territory. And now these very fancy varieties we've got are purely for aquaria.
Yeah, they're very beautiful. Actually, I think he's very sleepy under the studio lights. In fact, he just sort of wafts his feathery gills around.
Yeah, all the fins that are very close to his body now, they all become very spread out, and he starts to shake against his rival.
Let me see if... Can you spot yourself in the mirror there? Oh, there he goes. Can you see that?
Yeah.
There we are. There he is. So he's now about to fight for his territory. There we go. He's doing his bit now.
Yeah, he's worried that another fighting fish is coming to take the female away from him.
There we go. Right, he's doing his stuff. OK, well, talking of fighting fish and talking of feeding fish, there's only one word that I need to say. Piranha. piranhas. Ah, that was the most revolting bit of film. And we actually have the piranhas live here in the studio. Now, we saw the piranhas there pulling a fish to pieces, but the old horror stories and the books and the films that you see, they actually rip a man of his flesh. Is that true? Is that a true story?
They certainly could do. They've got incredibly sharp teeth and they've got a very, very strong musculature in the jaws, so that they certainly could do if they were hungry enough. But most of the time, they're probably more frightened of us than we are of them.
But you told me a lovely thing about if they know you and they know that, you're going to feed them, they might attack you? Is that the case?
That's lovely. Yeah, they very, very quickly learn to recognise you as being their owner, the person that's actually going to feed them. So if you put your hand over the top of the tank, they'll come up to try and get to the food before the other fish in the tank, and they might just catch your finger and can sort of quite easily take a chunk out of it.
But they don't mean to, of course.
They don't mean to, it's just their way of getting to the food first.
And what sort of things do piranhas feed on? Is it meat or do they eat the other stuff as well?
It's fish mainly in the wild, but once if they're in a lake that is landlocked and they can't, it's evaporating away because of the warm conditions, then when they get hungry, they'll eat absolutely anything.
Now you've said that, we're going to try something this morning in the studio. Don't do this at home if you have got piranhas, because David does know what he's doing. But you're very crazy. You're going to put your hand on a tank of piranhas just to prove that they're not going to go home, we hope. All right, David.
It's just really to show you that the piranhas are frightened of you. See, they go straight away, and so long as you don't actually frighten them, you can just move your hand amongst them. No problems.
Well, thanks for doing that. My heart stopped. David, thank you very much.
Hi, guys. Oh, yeah, Mommy. Hope I'm not in your way, and, whoa. Look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interfere, and, look, I'll just, actually, I kind of want to go that way, so, whoa.
Right, now, everybody, you can gather round. In this next scene, what we'd like to do is get some footage of you just relaxing, being yourselves.
Oh, right.
Gives you a chance to get used to the camera, gives us a chance to get used to you.
Oh,
okay, so just act naturally. Okay, are we ready, sound? Running. Camera.
Running.
And action. It's mid-morning. The team are taking time out to assess how the morning's going and to have a cup of tea.
Well, anyway, I'll see you in a minute, okay?
Biscuit? Paul?
Oh, thanks. Very refreshing.
Yes.
And cut. Yes, I feel you're a little tense, am I right?
Yeah.
Try not to stick in certain positions. Get up, move around, take your time.
A bit more relaxed.
Yes, relax. So just take some deep breaths. So we'll go for it again.
Okay.
Okay. Now ready, sound?
Yeah, running.
Camera.
Still running.
And action. It's mid-morning. The team are taking time out to discuss the morning's events and to have a cup of tea.
Well, I think the show's going exceptionally well, don't you?
Oh, very.
Well, that's because it's not going badly.
Cut. Yes, I think we're going to have to come back to this. Can I just work with Max and Juliet for a while and the other two? Thanks very much. We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you. Okay, so that means for them it's a wrap.
Hey, guys, that does look like fun. You know, I used to dabble myself a little bit. Oh, well, why don't you deal me a hand and I'll, look, sorry about this. Hey, where are you going? Hurry back now, you hear?
Well, that looks interesting. And I'm glad that you're in here because I've been meaning to ask you about, joining the kind of circus, because it's always something, elephants and things, I've always been interested in, and juggling especially I've been interested in. And I was just wondering, what do you think? What do you think?
Can you juggle?
Yes, I can juggle. Oh, yes, I can juggle.
Touch that.
Oh, see? I've been juggling since I was born. Oh, that's good. Oh, yes, that's good. It's good. But if I could just show the way I just...
Millie, no, be careful. It's very... No, Millie!
Oh, Paul, you big butterfingers.
Right, well, I think we'll take a quick break there while I towel myself down. After which, we'll warm up with a quick run round the mousetrap board in search of another 4-star prize, and the beautiful South will sing live. Well, go on, then.
Welcome back to Motormouth. Here we are in Whitstable among the flora and fauna of the beach. In Motormouth Part 2, beautiful South, sing a beautiful song. There's more Mousetrap, but for now let's return to the Motormouth studios to see how that documentary filming is going on.
Right, now, Max and Juliet, in this next section, I'd like to capture you at your normal duties. Yes, filing is fine, and I'm going to fire some questions at you as you do it. Okay. Okay, so are we ready? Sound?
Yeah, running.
And camera?
Running.
Right. Max and Juliet, how would you describe a typical day here for you both?
Thanks, Max. Well, there's no such thing as typical, really. I mean, every day is different.
I think what Juliet is trying to say is that we have many different tasks which we have to accomplish during the course of the day, and we do it very well.
Indeed.
So, Juliet, do you meet many famous people?
Oh,
Yes, loads of famous people come through the doors, and we meet them, but it doesn't go to our heads because we're professional.
And Juliet, do you get on well with the presenters?
Oh,
I do, you know. I think they like me because they see me as a bit of a calming influence in their hectic lives.
So, Juliet, would you say your day is quite pressurised?
Answer that question.
Yes.
No, not really. I mean, there is pressure involved, but I wouldn't say it was a pressurised life, no.
And, Juliet, finally, are you tired at the end of the day?
No.
You see, they said once I could learn to juggle, then I could join them. Rara Zoo, travel around the world, wear a very glittery costume, everything.
Millie, you're trying to run before you can walk. Now, let's take it from the top. I know you can do this, all right? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch.
Well, if you're just going to teach me simple things, I'm never going to be able to learn it. You see, that's it. If you could just... That's the one, and that's the one, and if you could just show me that one, if I could pull. Can you just do that bit again for me? Because I need to learn that one, because then I could be able to do the... Show off.
Max.
Yeah?
What exactly were you doing in there?
Well, Juliet, all I can say to you is if you keep it... Oh, I see what's happening. Yes, of course, you're about to have one of your horrible little wobblies, but you feel that you can take it out on me because I'm a tower of strength.
A tower of strength? A pile of pomposity, more like. You didn't let me get a word in edgeways.
Well, I hear what you're saying.
Look,
Really?
If you ask me, it's just a classic example of hurt male pride. Miss Sadie asked me all the questions, and you couldn't take it. So you just felt it necessary to interrupt me, correct me...
But your grammar was letting you down horribly.
Sometimes, Maxwell, I hate you so much. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
And cut.
Did you get that?
Over the next few weeks on Motormouth, we've got a new feature. It's Easy Guides to Things. Now, this one, just before Mousetrap, is Gabby's Easy Guide to Knitting. Now, all you have to do is you do knit one, purl one.
Lads, shh.
Purl two.
No, I just want to say, right,
Knit three, purl three.
well, this is a
and
bit
cast
boring,
on.
isn't it? I mean, whoever's going to be watching this?
Cast on two extra stitches.
Nothing
Knit
else on,
two,
Steve.
Purl one.
Oh, we could always have a bit of mousetrap, couldn't we?
Steve, you've made me drop a stitch now.
Knit two.
No, look, listen to me. Wouldn't you rather be watching a brilliant game of mousetrap or Gabby boring knitting?
Knit two, purl one.
Cardigan,
Knit
Mr. Crane?
two,
Booties,
two.
Mr. Buchanan.
Knit one, purl one.
Mousetrap.
Knit one, purl.
Welcome to another fantastic game of... Right, let's meet the people who are playing the game this week. Your name is...
Richard.
Richard, is that it?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
Got any good hobbies? Come back here.
Yeah,
Tell
like
people
golf and drama.
Golf and drama?
Yeah.
Ah, we've got a bit of a game of golf later, so do a bit of putting there. What's your name?
My name's Amy and I'm 11 years old and I like swimming and drama.
Swimming and drama, right, you'll be good on the mime square. OK, let's meet the people who are helping play the game this morning. They are Stephanie Tippin and James Ling. Give them a big round of applause, come on. They're a bit quiet today, aren't they? Very, very quiet. Right, you know what you've got to do, don't you?
Yeah.
You know you've only got a little bit of time to do it in. Let's see what you're playing for. Today's four-star prize is a fantastic mountain bike. That'll be quite exciting to win. You haven't got one, have you?
No.
All right. Otherwise you'd have two, wouldn't you, if you'd already got one? All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yeah! Right, let's do the count, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go! Through you go. Come on, out the other end. Balloons bursting all over the place. Onto it. Got it. Now, be careful of the set, you two. You're going a bit wild here. Right, now, let's calm down a bit. This is the memory square. Under here are 10 objects. You've got 10 seconds to remember them in. Have a good look. got an orange cup, domino, egg, watch, brush, spring, stegosaurus dinosaur, and a crayon. Think about these things, think about these. I'll be asking you about them later. Let's move on! Up there, burst that balloon. Give her a leg up. I would grab her legs up, bottom of her feet. Bottom of her feet. So, now calm down, slow down. You're going slow, Richard, because you tried too hard. Burst that. Right, let's move on. Right, take your time here, let me explain what you've got to do. Now, slow down, Richard, you're going to work too hard. Right, put the right game ball on the right pitch. I want the right ball on the right pitch. Talk about this. Is it snooker? Where do you think they go? Someone think they go. Tap ball! Right, come to here. What you got to do? Bomb through there. Switch off the valve, all right? Come on, Richard, come on! Go! Come on! I'm back again. Let's have a look at this. See what we've got to do. We have got this right. Let's move on to the timeout square. Stop the clock. Now, let me just tell you, I've got some bad news for you. You didn't quite get round in time. You think you're trying a little bit too hard there, Richard. Work together. Don't push each other, otherwise you'll slow yourself down. You're doing extremely well. Let's see what you've won. You've won these 2 brilliant games. Right, now, let's go down this way, shall we? Now, we have replaced the 4-star prize with a 3-star prize. That is a CD cassette radio. You've always got something to play for in this game. Are you ready? Go! Through you go. It's always the lads that go first. All right, you come. Right, onto here. No. Look, we've got squares before you get to there. Right, I want you to remember 4 things off the memory square.
Orange spring.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Hairbrush.
Hairbrush is right. Right, I want 3 balls through. Basketball here. Well, almost hit it, that one. But take your time. Come on. Oh, we've got 1 through. Got 2 through. 3 through. Onto here. Now, let's have a look. Careful onto here. Now, we've got a knife here, so be careful here. Cut the pizza, right? Start with this pizza here, into 7 pieces. Make sure everyone gets an olive, but you can only cut it 3 times. OK, so talk about this one. How do you think you're going to do it? 2. Think about the next cut. Try doing this one here. Try doing this. Yeah? Now mind your fingers.
That one.
Right, hold it. You got 1 more cut. 1 more cut.
This one. No, just along.
Don't forget, you've got to cut. Try cutting along there. Try cutting.
Along.
You've got to remember, you think you cut along there, maybe. Now think, while you're doing it now, you're doing it, blowing it again. You're almost there. Almost there. No, you have to start another one.
Oh, gosh.
Right, cut. Look, let me help you. Cut 1 across there, as you were doing. Now watch your fingers. Right, you want to cut another one, like you did here.
Yeah. That's
Across.
Mind your fingers.
Mind your fingers. Now, if you cut 1 like that, we should get it in. Just about there. We're just about there. Let's move on to the timeout square. Stop the clock. Oh, we got there eventually, didn't we? I didn't think we could make it, but we did. Let's see, we're on this corner. That means you've won this brilliant camera outfit. Now, you've got 3.5 minutes left to do the game in. Concentrate on here. You've done extremely well. You cut the pizzas. You've got this side to do. You're playing for a CD player. Let's get going. Through you go. Watch yourself when you go through there. Watch your feet. All right, through you go. Nice exit. Right, onto it. It's mime square. One side, this side here. OK, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you different kinds of professions. You've got to mime them, Amy, and you've got to guess what they are. All right, Richard?
Right.
OK, here we go. What's that one? What do you think this person is?
Postman.
Yes, well done. What about this one?
Ballet.
No. I think they wear a uniform, that's for sure.
Traffic warden.
Well, not a warden.
Traffic policeman.
Traffic policeman. What about this one here? What do you think that person does? Puts things in her ears? Looks after you? Test you if you're ill. Looks after you if you're ill.
Health inspector.
No.
Doctor.
Doctor. How about this one here? That's a good one.
Dentist.
Dentist is correct. And last one here. What do you think this one person does?
Bus
yes!
driver.
What?
Bus driver.
No, we're not a bus driver, just a driver. Tap for it. Right, do what you do. Through here. Across. He'll show you. Dad will show you. Switch off the track. You've got to be quick. Come on, Richard. Come on, go! And back again! You've got to get 3 balls through the hole. Come on. I thought this was your game, Richard. Come on, bang it through. Come on, bang them through. You've got to get 3 through. We've got 2 through. 1 more. 3, 4. Come on, up to here. Right, now, this is a true or false square. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me if it's true or false. You've got to confer first. I want one person to answer. The Earth revolves every 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds.
False.
True or false?
False.
Certainly, do you wish you had chatted about this because it is true. I told you to confer, Richard. The goby and the great sand are types of lizard. True or false?
True.
False. They are deserts. Harrison Ford used to be a carpenter. True or false?
False.
It's true.
True.
Cumulus and nimbus are types of cloud. True or false?
True.
True. On to time out square. Stop the clock. You did very well down there. Work together more. You nearly got it. If you've got something stuck to your foot, we'll get rid of that. Well done. You've got this one. That means you've won the world's most difficult puzzle and some travel bags. Right, let's have a look down this way, shall we? Now, you've got to concentrate on this bit, Richard, especially you, because you're a bit too fast for your own feet. Right, you've got about just over a minute left to do the game in to get down this side. You can do it if you concentrate. Let's get going. Let's have a look, see what is first on it. Find the zebra twins. Match them up. Use the stripes to help you. All right?
We made those.
Yeah. No, put them next to each other so I can see. Right, yeah, we've got one there. Come on.
So we'll go with this one.
Put it next to it so I can see it.
This one.
We've got 1 more, 2 more sets to find. Let's have a look. It's correct. Over the 3. Go on, over you go. Over you go. Come on. Take your time. Right. No, stop it. You've got to remember something off the memory board. What can you remember off the memory board that you haven't said?
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur you've said.
Crayon.
Crayon is correct. Let's move on. Right, I want 2 of each over there. You can do it. Come on, concentrate. Now, don't throw at the same time. Come on. You've got to do it. You've got to get the green one over. 1 more. Come on. 1 more. You're nearly there. 1 more. Come on. 1 more. Come on. Get the green one over. Come on. You can do it. Think about it, Richard. That's the time. That's square. Stop the clock. Don't do that to me, Richard. I really don't need this. Oh. You did it, though. You got there in time with only seconds left on the clock. Well done to you. Do you know what that means? You've won everything on the way round, and you've also won this Sega Master System. Let me give you a word of warning here. This is the hardest bit of the show now, because it's time to enter the trap. Come with me. Come with me. Think about this bit. Work together on this, and you'll be able to win this CD radio cassette. All right? Now, what you've got to do is you've got to answer 4 questions from the time it takes for the trap to fire, the ball to travel round, and the cage to fall. And it will do if you don't get these done in time. Are you ready? Right. Fire the trap. How many T's are there in Motormouth?
2.
2 is correct. What is the world's largest ocean?
The Pacific.
The Pacific is correct. What is the common name for a crane fly? You don't know, say pass.
Pass.
Daddy Longlegs. What is the Paris Underground called?
Pass.
The Metro. What are Lapsang, Souchong and Darjeeling types of?
T.
T is correct, that's 3. Name the 3 primary colours.
Blue, green.
No,
Red.
it's red, yellow and blue. Who sang the 1991 World Cup rugby theme that was a #1 hit?
Cabaret.
No, Kiriti Tawana. What is the Ninja Turtles catchphrase?
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, stop it! I don't think you made it. I don't think you made it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yes, you did it. I can get the cards underneath. I didn't think you got it done in time because it took you so long, but you did. That means you've won today's 3-star prize, which is a radio cassette recorder. Yeah! Are you happy?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yes. Brilliant time.
Well, I hope you've had a good time too. We'll see you again next week with another fantastically superb game of... Bye-bye, everyone. Look at this. Look at this. You can't get much closer than that.
You see, me and you, we've got a lot in common. We're both trapped in the round ball of life. We both want to break free and... Well, obviously you don't want to break free, because if you came out of your ball, you'd die, but I want to break free. And now, you see, my dream is just a mere throw, catch away. And then I'm going to be able to travel the world wearing a pair of lovely high-heel silver shoes and wearing a very, very spangly, sparkly costume.
Pip barb, hip bath, hip bath. Sailors, come to the drum, give me the gift of a grip-top sock.
Max.
Yes?
Now that we're not being spied on by any cameras, I would like an explanation. You are my colleague, but above all, you're my friend. And you have upset me very much indeed.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, you look it.
Now, look, Juliet. I have invited this documentary crew here to see me at work because it'll be good publicity for me. I'm going to be out of work in a few weeks.
You're not the only one that's going to be unemployed in 3 weeks' time, Max.
Yes, I know, but you're getting married and you can just stay at home and bring up cats.
Oh, yes, I'm going to get married, live off my husband and disappear off the face of the earth for the rest of my life. I'm not giving up my career for anybody.
Ah, but you see, that's what they all say.
Oh, and you'd know about that, would you?
Juliet, I have been married
Oh, and what a
before.
success that was, Max. How is Myrtle, now living in the Outer Hebrides?
Well, at least I'm not marrying a Gumby.
How dare you! What's a Gumby?
This is a Gumby.
Hello. Hello, Juliet. Hello. Hello. Great. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, I'll see you later, okay? And,
Wait a minute. You're going to be out of a job in 3 weeks, aren't you?
Maybe.
And we need another juggler.
Ah, well, no, I couldn't.
How would you like to join Rara Zoo?
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're tall enough.
Thank you.
No, really.
Hi, guys!
Millie, can I just have a quick word with you?
Yeah. Paul, listen.
thing
With
is-
this new device, this juggling job with Rara Zoo is practically in the bag.
Now for the next part of Motormouth, and also you can find out how Neil got on when he went out filming with wildlife cameraman Tony Shepherd. Welcome back to Motormouth. I'm just off to relaunch my boat in another quest to catch a tiddler, so why don't you go backstage at the Motormouth studios and find out how Max and Juliet resolve their artistic differences.
Maybe casual looks more me, I don't know. Casual?
Max.
Yeah?
We have to talk. This isn't about the documentary or the film crew, is it? It's about you and me. You don't want me to marry Ray, do you?
No. You see, Juliet, I'm very fond of you, and I just can't bear the thought of you chucking your life away on someone like him.
I'm not chucking my life away, Max. I know what I'm doing. And if you're worried about this affecting our relationship, it won't. You'll still be my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, I suppose so. I know we trust each other and we can
Yes, we
talk.
do.
And I mean, that's why I feel now that I can ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I've got too much rouge on? Hey, that's my cravat. What are you doing? Juliet! Don't flush! Right! You are a... Nobody! Nobody's gonna rain on my parade!
You are Barbara Streisand.
Oh, very funny.
Millie, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I think you should just forget about the juggling. Look, come on, you're really artistic. You could do some mime or something.
Yes!
Yeah, that's good. What is that, like milking a cow or something?
No, it's like mime juggling.
You just don't get it, do you?
Paul, I've just realised I'm so brilliant at this without the balls.
Okay. Well, to take your audience's mind off the fact you're doing it without the balls, why don't you try singing? Yeah. In fact, why don't you just sing?
What, no juggling?
Exactly.
So just a bit of juggling.
Whatever.
Why, Delilah? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No? Oh,
I'm standing here in the war-torn lounge whilst behind me a raging battle ensues. It's unclear from the little information that we have why this useless and senseless violence erupted. However, some information has come through the barricades, and apparently peace talks broke down in the toilet. This is Kate Sadie, broadcasting at Motormouth, just outside Maidstone, Kent.
Well, thanks for coming, Rah-Rah Zoo, And Millie's got a little routine she'd like to do for you now. It's sort of a comedy, singing, mime, juggling thing. Millie.
Why, Delilah? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And now...
My assistant Paul will help me do juggling.
Well, there we go.
Hey, that's really good. If you keep practicing, you'll soon be as good as Paul. Then we can offer you a job as well. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Anne. I don't know what got into Max.
That's quite all right.
Thank you so much for helping tidy up. He's normally such a kind, generous, sweet-natured person.
Really? Well, that didn't come across.
I hate him, and I'd do anything to get him back.
The morning isn't over yet.
Really?
Max, there you are. The lounge is a disgrace. What are you playing at?
All right, now you can shut your mouth just right now. When you talk to me, professionally. Now, I've been trying to put forward a good professional front to this visiting documentary crew and those that aren't juggling and throwing food.
I think you're just upset because you made an idiot of yourself on television.
And why should I be upset about making an idiot of myself? You're never upset when you do.
I'm going to tell Millie.
Max, no, it's all right, Max, come here. Kate, Miss Sadie and I have been talking, and I just want to officially apologise for my childish behaviour.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
It's a pleasure, Max. And I hereby officially acknowledge your natural authority.
Well, where's the camera? You should be getting this. This is good stuff.
Don't worry, when we edit it all down, this will be a very balanced view.
And since you are the one in control, I have a little problem for you.
Yeah, Miss Sadie, people come to me with their problems because I'm strong and I can cope with it.
The problem is, Tony Shepherd wildlife film, it's been damaged.
Typical incompetent Tony Shepherd.
Yes, the last scene has been ruined.
Right, here's what we do. First of all, we find the culprit. And second of all, we get him or her to correct it.
It was you.
Yes. What do you mean it was me? Sorry?
You defended yourself with a videotape in the fight.
Oh, no. You see, I wouldn't do that because it's unprofessional. And
We have it on film.
It's on in 6 minutes, Max. Sort it out.
Don't worry, I think I might be able to help you. How do you look in khaki?
Millie, I'm not going to take that job with Rah-Rah Zoo. I'm not a performer. I mean, I can juggle, but all Americans can juggle. It sort of comes with the territory.
Paul, why don't you just shut up? I'm not bothered about this job with Rah-Rah Zoo. I've been having a think, and I think this juggling game is just not for me. I'm sure there's going to be something else just waiting round the corner.
Oh, well, then you won't be interested in... oh, never mind. Nothing
What
else.
is it?
Well, some guys have asked me to do this charity thing, a bit of juggling tonight, and I'm a bit nervous. I was thinking maybe you could be my assistant.
Yeah, because then I could get to wear like a sparkly, spangly kind of costume.
Yeah, that would be really good, but, I mean, it's too bad we won't be able to get one before tonight. Well, that's terrific. Why don't we just rehearse?
Why, Delilah, la 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 la.
Tony Shepherd, wildlife video, final scene, take one.
Here, in the darkest bits of Africa, where men and animals... Oh, get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off!
Wildlife cameraman Tony Shepherd's back with us. Welcome back, Tony, to Motormouth.
Hello, welcome.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had a competition to give our viewers the chance to go filming for one day with Tony Shepherd. Now, we had loads of great entries to the competition, which was, if you remember, to make a study of a wild animal. We picked out a winner, and it was Becky McCready from Reading. And Becky's with us in the studio this morning. Hi, Bex.
Hi.
Now, let's just remind ourselves of your entry here. There it was. It was a grey squirrel and a chaffinch. Why did you particularly pick those animals to study?
Squirrel come mostly in my garden,
Yeah.
and the chaffinch, I just like the colours of the bird.
You just like the colours of the chaffinch. All right, well, did Becky managed to shoot any chaffinches in her film? Well, we'll soon find out, because last Tuesday, Tony took Becky down to Elmley RSPB Bird and Wildlife Reserve, and I took the Motormouth cameras down there to make a film of them making their film, if you know what I mean. Here's my film. Yeah, this is it, the Wellmarsh. Tony, if you and Becky get the camera gear set up, I'll see what birds there are around.
Okay, that's great. Now, don't forget, Becky, no singing and dancing in here, OK?
Oh, would I surfing like that?
No, I am. Only joking. Becky, would you like to place that up for me?
Where should I put
well,
it?
Just put it over there. What do you need? Put the two front legs in the front of the seat and bring this one around the back.
OK.
OK?
Now, that's how the experts do it. Well, that hefty-looking tripod would ensure that the camera remained steady all the time Becky was filming.
Well done. Right, if you place the head on there, goes down in the centre, like that. That's OK. Now you've got to put that under there and then screw that onto the pin.
Carefully does it, especially when you're using £30,000 worth of camera equipment.
Neil, can you see anything out there that's...
Well, there's plenty of stuff out there. There's coot, moorhen, which is the more common stuff, and you've got the shell duck. And some nice teal out there.
Let's lock this off. Right. Now what we're going to do is... That's it, well done. Up it goes. That's it. Slide that on. We're going to put a different eyepiece on because this one is very close. We're going to extend it out here. So if you hold that for a second.
Do you know what I think's amazing about when you go bird watching on a marsh? When you first look out there, you can't actually see anything. It looks as if it's desolate and barren. And then suddenly you start to see these little dots moving. And every one of them is a bird.
This is what we're going to use today, and I think we'll most probably be using this the majority of the day, as the birds seem to be some distance away. Now, what we're going to do is loosen this off a bit so that you can move the lens. Now, keep your hand on the pan bar there. That's it. And put your other hand on this.
So I can focus.
This is your focus ring, OK? Now, place your eye up against that, and you've got to place it up nice and tight.
So, yeah, light.
So that's it. Right, well done. And then you can have a good pan round and have a look and see what you can see. OK, Becky, now look, if we turn the camera slightly, you can see those waders. Can you see them?
I can't. The camera's
well, because
blurred.
it's out of focus. Right, now, twist this focus ring here very slowly.
I'll just
That's it. Twist it very slowly, and it will come into focus. Now, if the blurring goes worse, then twist it the other way. And suddenly it will become pin sharp.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
OK, Becky, I think we've gone through it enough now. We'll let you get on with this. And, Neil, come over here and we'll see if we can find something for Becky to film.
All right, let's see what's up there, then. Well, that was my film. There's Becky's mascot here. What's the other one there, Bex?
Oh, I bought that one for you lot, so you remember me by it.
Brilliant, thanks very much. Well, I'll take that. We need another 10 more for Steve. Have you seen your film yet?
No.
You look pretty confident there.
Yeah, I was.
Well, you've seen it, haven't you, Tony? Because
I
you
have,
actually
yes.
cut it together, you edited it.
Yes.
What's it like?
It was very good. I think she did very well. Considering the day, I think she did superbly.
All right, well, here it is, the big moment. Becky's debut as a film director in her film View from a Hide. View from a Hide by Becky McCready. There you go, Bex. There's a copy of it for you. Were you pleased with it?
Yeah.
You're going to be a well-liked camera woman when you grow up?
No.
What are you going to be?
I'm going to be a fashion designer.
Couldn't get any different, really, could you? Well done. Thanks a lot. And thank you, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Life on the ocean wave. Da, 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 da. And thank you very much indeed for watching. Join me next time for what is possibly my favourite Motormouth of the entire series. We're joined by Terry Forrestal, stuntman, who proposed to hurl himself off the top of the building. Steve Johnson proposed to hurl himself off a 200-foot bridge secured by nothing other than a bit of knicker elastic, with music from the Pasadenas and Australian heartthrobs Indecent Obsession. So don't you dare miss it. Ooh, hang on a minute. I think I've got another bite.